Hi, I'm Jonathan Fanning, founder of Entrepreneur Adventure, where we help young people to experience entrepreneurship, business startup, and business ownership firsthand. I want to share with you a video built by one of our camp groups. And I think it's going to blow you away with what they've created in a very short amount of time. But I want to lead into that with a question. Who are you becoming? Who are you becoming? What do you mean by that, Jonathan? What I mean by that is every day we're becoming something. We're becoming more or less responsible. We're becoming more or less inspired by a vision. Not just any vision, by our vision, by your vision. So are you becoming more inspired by your vision? Are you becoming more responsible? Are you becoming more courageous? Are you becoming better at seeking the lessons from experience? These are all challenges and a theme that we build our camps, our programs, our speaking engagements around. And what we do is we bring experiences, immersions in activities and challenges that help the participants to develop these qualities. This video was built by one small team in one of our camps in only a handful of hours, from the moment they were given the assignment to the moment that this video that you're going to watch was created. So I want you to keep that in mind as you're watching this video. This team hadn't worked together before. They didn't know anything about building a marketing type video. They didn't really have equipment or software. They had to figure it all out. And what a great experience when it comes to the mindset, the approach, the character traits, the skills required to build an entrepreneurial venture. You don't always have everything going in, but you still have to create. So watch the video, enjoy. I hope it serves you, and I'm really proud of these guys. So let me know what you think. Shoot me an email, let me know what you think.
All right, let me tell you about one of the most successful entrepreneurs in the history of the world and a can of beans. As a young man, he had two young girls, and he would take them to an amusement park near his house, a little park, and they had a carousel in the middle of the park. And he would sit down on a bench, and he would watch them go around and around on the carousel. And he was just, it brought him back to childhood, to the memories, the feelings of what is it like to be a kid, to experience that magic, the nostalgia. So what does it have to do with the can of beans? At the end of the ride, the carousel would slow down, and he would get up off the bench. He would walk towards them. And as he got close to them, he noticed that not every horse on the carousel jumped, and a lot of them had chip paint. And this young man, it started the seed of a vision in his mind of something that could be a place where there was no chip paint and where all the horses jumped. This young man, his name was Walt Disney, and he built, we know it, he built Disney World, he built Walt Disney Studios, but this vision of a place where there was no chip paint and all the horses jump, it led him to sacrifice tremendously to make this vision come true. And there were times in his life where he lived upstairs from a restaurant, and he would sit down on a milk crate. The landlord, who owned the restaurant, would come upstairs and say, knock on the door, Walt, I need the rent. He owes him rent. He owes him money for food for a couple of weeks, and he would find Walt sitting on a milk crate with a can of beans, cold beans, eating his beans and sketching cartoons. Walt Disney had this vision. No chip paint, all the horses jump. And he was willing to eat cold beans for days and days, weeks, sometimes even months. Breakfast, lunch and dinner, just dinner. Cold beans. On a milk crate for his vision. So my question to you is, what is big enough inside of you that you'd be willing to eat cold beans every day for a couple weeks, for a couple months? What's big enough inside of you? What's the vision? That's your challenge. Create a vision so big that you're willing to do that for it and make it happen. How hard did I work? Where'd you
you guys see? What do we do? This is like building a business. 3 balls is hard, right?
Yes, a little.
Let's get rid of 2 of them. Let's simplify this whole thing. 1 ball, and we're going to try to get it to stop right there over and over again. So hold it in whichever hand you want and throw it to that spot. Try to get to stop there, land. Stop there, come down. Stop there, come down. Stop there, come down. All right, you have 5 days to practice that. No, I'm kidding. So the way we would go from there.
How do you do that?
Nice. Good job, big guy.
Oh my goodness.
A piece of triangles here, 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 and there. So we can hold up all ends.
What vision inside of you is big enough for you to eat cold beans? Find the vision, chase it.